In this lecture in which I'm going to show you how you can utilize ChatGPT to build a sales representative or a sales coach app, GPT, call it whatever it is. And so let's go and do that. It will help you with coaching. So if you are closing sales out there and you're looking for a coach for free, now it's not technically for free because you'll have to have the GPT Plus membership, but in case you don't have it, maybe in the future. But this can really be a great coach because you can message it. And especially if you have it on phone, because if you have the GPT on phone, you can even talk to it. Now, talking to the GPTs or to ChatGPT isn't something that we can do right now since we are at a stage where ChatGPT still didn't use the microphone inside of the dashboard, but Gemini AI has already done it, and it was in Google Bard, which is the previous version of Gemini AI, and it's coming. So it's something that's coming. Us being able to talk to chatbots is coming. So now let's go ahead and build our GPT, shall we? So here I'm going to say I am trying. So here we are. The prompt is I'm going to create a GPT sales coach expert and want you to write a syntax compliant prompts that I could immediately use and prompt the GPT builder to create a stunning sales closer GPT that I want to call the closer or a greedy sales guy. So I'm going to hit enter, and right now it's going to take into consideration all my previous chats. To be honest, you could have paused the screen there and copy pasted the prompt on a notepad and used it, and it will give you good results even on a new chat. So here, this is the first prompt to start the conversation. In the meantime, I'd like you to open a new GPT tab in which I'm going to go and click on Explore GPTs. And then from there, I want you to click on this big green button right on the right top hand side to start a new GPT builder conversation. Copy paste in the first initial prompt and then hit enter, and that's it. So now it's going to start off. So here it's basically saying, let's find a suitable name, text sales opener. Now I'm going to say the name is closer greedy sales guy. I'd like to use this one instead. And so here it basically has taken in the name. In the meantime, we'll go to copy the second prompt. So I don't know how many prompts I should take. 10 prompts, that's quite a lot. But I'm going to take all of these prompts if that is what's going to take to generate a stunning GPT. So here I'm going to paste in the second prompt. So here it's basically going to help us generate a logo, closer greedy guy. So I'm going to say, I like the logo. And now take this prompt injection, 2 prompts in one, basically saying yes to the logo, which means that now it's going to take it as our official logo. Closer greedy sales guy is our name. And then as you can see, it's basically taking in the second prompt. And I'll do this same thing for the third prompt. So I would copy the third prompt and paste it right here. And then I would move on for the fourth and fifth and all the other prompts. So here I'm going to add the third question and then basically, or the third prompt, move on to the fourth prompt, which is supposedly to program the GPT about a building report. And then there is the one for presenting solutions, overcoming price concerns, closing techniques, follow-up strategies, negotiation data, and so on and so forth. So let me move on here. So copying the fourth prompt, pasting it in here, and moving back and forth and copying the fifth prompt. There you go. So right now we have copied the fifth prompt. And let me go back into the sixth prompt right here, which is overcoming price concerns. Let me copy that and then move on to the seventh prompt and so on and so forth. There's not much left. So I'm going to paste that in, go back for the seventh. And then there is the eighth, the ninth, and the 10th. And that's going to be enough for us to program our closer greedy sales guy GPT coach that will coach you no matter what situation is. And this will be your go-to in order to make sure that you do good decisions or make great decisions. So I basically went ahead and pasted the prompt number 7. Now I'm moving to prompt number 8. And there's 2 prompts left for us to complete. Now, like I said, just copy, paste, because ChatGPT knows the syntax. You could do this otherwise by creating your own GPT, by talking to the GPT and telling it what you want from it to achieve. But I don't really think that's an optimal way to do it, especially that it might consume way more prompts that you might imagine. But with this, it will consume less. So as you can see, it is currently going on. And so here I'm going to basically paste this in, and there you go. So moving slightly on. Now 9 and 10, I'm going to skip through those, and I'll meet you at the end of the lecture in which we're going to utilize our GPT. All right, so right now we're ready to go ahead and click on this green button right at the end, top right hand side at the top. If you can't really see it, you could probably zoom in a little bit and probably you'll be able to see it more. So here, as you can see right now, we can save and click on confirm and share with everyone. Now, this is not a writing category, so you have to go and check the category that you think is going to be good for this. I'm going to go for productivity. I'm going to share with everyone, and I'm going to click confirm. And now this is going to be live out there on the platform, and we can actually go back and see it right there and use it from there. And as you can see, it has immediately taken us there to ChatGPT, and we can start the conversation with it right now. So say, for example, I have neither yes or no. What should I do? Okay. So let's say you're closing a deal with a customer. The customer didn't say yes or no. And here, let's see what this is going to say. So here, saying in a situation where you're unsure whether to proceed with a particular sales approach, especially when engaging with a senior tech executive, it's crucial to seek clarity to align with their priorities. Consider an opening line that invites dialogue and showcases your understanding of the challenges and opportunities in the tech industry, understanding the fast-paced nature of the tech sector, and so on and so forth. So it gives you the line here, right? The line to use, understanding the fast-paced nature of the tech sector. I'm here to explore how we can align our solutions with your strategic goals. Could we discuss the key initiatives your team is focusing on this year? So this is in case you're not having a yes or no. Now, let's say, for example, that the customer basically is a little bit too difficult. So I'm going to say the customer is too difficult. Should I force the sale? Right? So difficult. Should I force the sale? I can hit enter right now and let's see. So here in sales, especially when dealing with a senior executive in tech industry, it's important to prioritize building relationship and understanding. I understand that finding the right solution can be challenging. So this is the line. Let's take a step back and discuss what's most important with your organization right now. That will help us ensure that we're truly aligned with your objectives. So you can see it really gives really great sales answers, because normally if you move in for a hard sell, you could botch and destroy everything, right? So you could scare the customer off. But the answer it gave, which is I understand that finding the right solution can be challenging. Let's take a step back and discuss what's more important in our organization right now. This will help ensure that we're truly aligned with your objectives. Let's say, for example, that right now you want an open starter for a deal. So you can say the following: I have a sales presentation to sell a MacBook Air laptop. What to start the conversation with? And let's see what conversation starters it will give us. So here, as you can see, it's going to give us. So here it says, in today's fast-evolving business landscape, having the right tools can significantly enhance productivity and innovation. The MacBook Air stands out not just for its sleek design, but it's for its powerful performance and seamless integration with professional ecosystems. It's designed to empower leaders like you to stay ahead in the competitive market. Let's explore how it can elevate your team's efficiency and creativity. Now that's a good conversation starter. Let's say that the customer is angry. The customer is angry. What should I say? Right? So you can see that we clearly are talking to it as if we're talking to a senior sales executive. So you can see here it gave us a response, which is we might see, I can see the situation has caused some frustration. I truly apologize for any inconvenience you've experienced. Let's work together to find a solution that meets your needs and addresses the concerns you're facing. Could you share more about the specific issues so we can tackle them head on? So this would be a great answer in that situation. I can tell you that because that calms the waters and actually tells the person that you're more of an understanding individual and you're not a type of individual that gets, I would say, out of line or that gets unprofessional. So this is really a great thing. So as you can see, it's really great. And it's been a pleasure to teach you about using ChatGPT for sales. I hope that you can go and hone these skills that we have taught you here This is just one course, but it will eventually, and we're sure that will transform your sales career right now because it will enable you to do more with less in less time. You can send more emails. You can write more personalized emails. You can analyze people easier. You can do persona driven strategy, sales strategy. So there's a lot of things that you have learned here. Make sure you go ahead and put them into practice, and we will see you in our next work.